Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Amazon have finally released routines, and in doing so, they have inadvertently solved two problems for us. First of all, if you're a Broadlink fan, they have solved the fact that you can't have an on and an off switch if you're using the Broadlink skill to control RF devices. If you're using the old-fashioned method, you're going, who cares? But they have solved a second problem too. We can finally say whatever we want to Alexa to control things. We don't have to use on and off and up and down. We can finally say whatever we like. Alexa, illuminate.
Okay.
Dodecahedron.
Okay.
Lumos.
Okay.
I'm going to have haddock for dinner.
Okay.
So this video is 2 tutorials for the price of 1. The first part is for Broadlink fans and will show you how to use Broadlink for on and off commands. If you don't own a Broadlink device, stick around because the rest of this tutorial is for any smart device. So you can skip to about halfway through the tutorial if you're not interested in Broadlink. So before we go any further, I need to thank 2 people for this one because I didn't find this. This came from Ken Rudder, or Rudder. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry, Ken. But I was also informed about this skill pretty much simultaneously by Raydel Sotolongo, and I am 100% pronouncing that wrong. So thanks, guys, for this. Enjoy this tutorial. So there are a couple of tricks going on here. The first one is that the Broadlink skill has only been created to control televisions, and that poses a problem for us if we want to turn things on and off, because televisions only have one switch, and that is a toggle button for on and off, whereas a lamp has an on frequency and an off frequency if you're controlling an RF device, for example. So what we're going to do to combat that is we're going to create 2 televisions for each device. One television called lamp on, and one television called lamp off. And then we're going to create a routine in Alexa that says switch the lamp on, and we'll just have one thing in that routine, which is our pretend television that switches the lamp on, and then we'll have a separate routine, which is to switch the lamp off, and we'll just have our one television, which is the switch the lamp off television in that routine. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up the IHC app on my phone. I'm going to open up my RM Pro, because that's the device I want to control. And in my RM Pro, I'm going to click on Add Appliance. I'm going to choose Television. And we're choosing Television, just to reiterate, because that is the only thing that has an Alexa skill that works for the Broadlink app. The Alexa skill for the Broadlink app can't control anything but televisions. I'm going to choose a random television, doesn't matter which one. Acura will do. I'm going to say, yes, my TV has been turned off. There is no TV. I'm lying. I'm going to press button 1 on the remote. Yes, my TV responded. I'm going to press volume. Yes, it did. Volume. Yes, it did. All nonsense, of course. Doesn't exist. And then I'm going to click skip, 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 and then click no prompt. So this has created a television remote, and the only reason we want the television remote is to lie to it, because we're bad people. So I'm going to click on this button up here at the top, and I'm going to click learn. And it gives you the option to relearn all of your TV buttons. And we're only doing this because we want to be able to press an RF button on the remote. The Broadlink software is pretty dumb, and it will just accept RF frequencies in place of infrared frequencies, so I can press whatever I want. So I'm going to press the on button for my lamp. Press test. Yes, it worked. So I'm going to say yes, my TV responded, and then save. I now need to rename this so I know what it is when I'm messing around in the Alexa app. So I'm going to go to this button here and go to settings, because currently it's called television. I'm going to wipe that out, and I'm going to call it bedroom rear light on, because that's what I've just taught it to do. I'm going to put the on in brackets because I'm about to create bedroom rear light off as a separate television. So save. So just to confirm, if I press this power button here, it sends the relevant RF frequency to switch my bedroom light on. I'm going to go back. And now we're going to create bedroom rear light off. So add appliance, television. I'm going to choose Acura because again, we can just choose anything. Yes, my TV's been turned off. And now we're going to go to lie to it again, so I'm just going to press this button up here and click learn. And this time I'm going to choose the on-off toggle, learn again, and choose the off command. That's learnt it, so press test. I can confirm it works, so yes, it does respond. Save that. And now we're going to rename our television again, so settings. And we're going to call it bedroom rear light off, in brackets. Save. When I press the power button on the remote, it turns the rear lights off in my bedroom. If I go back, you can see I've now got two televisions, one called bedroom rear light on, one called bedroom rear light off, and you're never going to use this app, because that's terrible. That looks rubbish, right? So we're never going to use this app for anything. If you want to use like a way of controlling things with your fingers, see my last video, because I've got a much better way of doing that. This app sucks, but it does allow us to cheat. So now, if I go to the Alexa app, and go to Smart Home, and then click on Add Device, she's now discovering devices, and she's going to find my two televisions, which are not televisions at all. So you can see I've now got two smart home devices, one called bedroom rear light off, and one called bedroom rear light on. And you could, of course, use the standard phrases with Alexa, but you'd have to say, switch the bedroom rear light off, and switch the bedroom rear light on. And that would suck, so you don't want to do that. So if we go here instead and choose routines, we can create a routine and say when this happens, when you say something, and you choose whatever phrase you want. And this has been something that's been missing from Alexa for forever. You can now just create your own phrases. But you can't just choose anything, sadly. So certain words are reserved for Alexa already. You can't say on, you can't say off, you can't say raise, you can't say lower, you can't say up, you can't say down. These are things that are reserved for actual remote controls, and she's listening for those normally to do her normal stuff. So you can't create those things, you have to create something a little bit more clever. I am a big fan of Demolition Man. I like 80s and 90s movies. So I'm going to use Illuminate, because that makes me laugh. So if I press save on that now, and then choose add action, I could have it set all of the lights on in the bedroom if I'd got lots of lights in my room. I only wanted to control one light specifically, so I'm going to go to Smart Home, and then I'm going to choose bedroom rear light on. Next. Add. Create. So I could, of course, use illuminate the bedroom lights, or illuminate the rear light in the bedroom, or any number of phrases that I wanted to use. I'm just, for the purposes of demonstrating this, going to use illuminate. So that already will work. If I press the little play button, it will work. If I use the words Alexa illuminate, it will work. I'm going to now click the plus button again, say when this happens, I say lights out. And you could say lights out in the bedroom, or whatever it is you want to use. Save, and then add action. Smart Home, and choose bedroom rear light off. Next, add, create. She actually thinks in both cases that she's switching something on, but she isn't. All she's doing is sending a signal to the Broadlink, and the Broadlink is in turn doing whatever the Broadlink has been told to do. In this case, the Broadlink's been told to turn the bedroom light on, or turn the bedroom light off, depending on which television the signal has been sent to, which is all, of course, a total nonsense. But it works, and you can now tell Alexa whatever you want to do whatever you want. Congratulations! I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help support my channel and help me automate the world, there are some links in the description to do that too. I'll see you next time. If you're just interested in controlling other smart... What's that? As soon as I knew it was existing, I yanked the door. That is my goal. I'm just talking crap.